Run it back. Dude, this pack is a lot of fun so far. You know what? Sure. Give me 2 extra gold next turn. Yum. An evil ear. Forgot the casino last time. No, I don't like to... when I'm playing the SAP test server, I don't like to do the casino. Because it's just too many freaking browser windows, man. I don't want to accidentally tab into my... like my Twitch dashboard, and you can see all the bounties I should be taking right now for... What's that game called? What's that new gacha called? Tower of Fantasy? It's a joke. I actually don't have any, but I wish that I did. So I could say no to them. Gotcha! Hey, by the way, this is like... I mean, like, we're probably going to lose this round, but we're going to get... Even if we lose this one, we get our life back anyway. And then... we're going to get, like... we're going to have 14 gold to start our next turn. You piece of junk. No, you won't. You'll have 11. The magpies don't stack. I thought it was like a money multiplier, like a magic box. Each magpie needs a gold. Oh, son of a... You would give tier 2 pets a buff. Of which... Wait, well, I don't know. Watch this. Dude, watch this. Scale me. Add me. I'm going to say sell me. You're not doing anything. Buy me. Now we got a 7-9 magpie that's actually going to be an 8-10. We can roll once. Buy 1 animal. And then get the gazelle freaking popping, dude. The gazelle might steal the buff here, but we're going to get 2 extra gold on the next one. And then the gazelle's going to be a 4-5. And then... Anyway. I think we just broke the game. I think like Kim Kardashian, we broke the internet. Okay, 4-5 already. And we got 12 gold. You only give something on buy. I do like the door head ant. I don't think it has a place. You know what? I think a Hercules beetle has a place. I think it's a very interesting idea. We need to save 2 gold. Egg, don't really, not interested, don't care. Not interested, don't care. Very interested, do care. And then, I don't really care who you buff. Not the beetle would be ideal. There you go, fantastic. They should add Sad Loris. Is that the monkey that kind of looks like the face that is made by David Blaine in the David Blaine Street Magic YouTube parody video? Where his eyes get really round and big and he goes like... And he goes, Cheez-Its? Cheez-Its? Is that the one? Actually, yes. It's a good description, right? I thought so. Wait, you already give 1 attack to everybody. Wait, who's getting buffed, though? A tier 3's getting buffed. Of which we have 1! But you would be buffing each other, because you're buffing friends. Which is crazy, because no one told you life was going to be this way. But either way, I'm putting you right here. We're gonna give that a try. We're gonna save 2 gold, which means we're buying something from this shop. All of our level 3s get a small buff. I'll take that. Freeze me right here. You, him, me, him, me, him, me. Okay, so what? Easily missed the part where that's my problem. That was a great shot, actually. That did a number on me. Okay, I found the part where that's my problem. Fair enough. Anyone up hemming their me? Very nice. So true. It would be nice to buy a tier 3 this turn. But, what would you get? You would get 2-4. If I were to buy you... Oh, dude, we could start buffing a macaque next turn, but it's only going to get buffed for 2 turns. You just get a slug out there just because he is a slug. Dude, I think a macaque is just... Summoning a 10-10 gorilla seems crazy. Just seems incredible. Let's try you out here. Now, nobody's going to get a buff this turn from the baboon, but that's okay, because the macaque will get 2 buffs from on the following turns. Wow, you're in a world of hurt, brother. What happened? No, there's no... What happened to it? There's no room for it to spawn! I thought it was on feint! Anyway, so that means you gotta go. Which is also fine. And then, I mean, you're getting buffs. Why don't you take a, like a... Doesn't really matter, I suppose. But like, I'd rather... Where's the PETA? Is PETA tier 5? Tier 6, holy. Why don't you take a potato for now? Yes. We want to save 3 gold. Hate to do it, but you can catch me buying an apple here. I kind of hate the new sounds. Yeah, I know. I'm not saying I agree with you. What I'm saying is that I know that anytime anything changes, everybody hates it for a while. And then, like, eventually, like, you see a screenshot of the old game that you spent so much time with, and you go, I spent 200 hours playing that piece of shit? It looks so much better now. We all fear the unknown, I suppose, and The Walking Dead, for that matter. I'm not, you know what, it just seems fitting. Why don't you go ahead and take some support here? Your body naturally resents the change, that's why you have to override it. So true! As Garth Algar said, it's like wearing a new pair of underwear. At first it's tight and restrictive, but eventually it just becomes a part of you. I lived. I'm still living. This squad is bananas. So very true. Did you see the post that was like the real millennial Gen Z divide is whether you consider Gwen Stefani to be an ex-rock star or an old lady who's just famous for one meme song about bananas? Excuse me, Holla Back Girl is not a meme song. If you weren't there during the Harajuku Girls takeover, then stop trying to steal valor from people who were. Does Gen Z not know about No Doubt? Something, something, TikTok, something, something. Gen Z is actually 37 years old now. Something, something. The brightest flames burn half as long or something. Etc., such as... I forgot what I was doing, but this seems good. You're going to summon this motherfucker right here. Did you know what this guy's going to do? He's going to summon a 2020 gorilla. A 2020 gorilla. On turn 9. Resign. Like, I'm just being real with you. It's just bad luck. There's not much you could do about it. I think. Gen Z doesn't know what it means to screen their phone calls. That's true. Man, it's been so long since I actually answered a phone call. Even when I'm looking at my phone, if somebody calls me, that's the worst. I never want to know if somebody's calling me. I want to know that they have called and they left me a voicemail trying to steal my social security number. For service in English, press message deleted. New message received at 1:37 a.m. from unknown number. Your social security number message deleted. New number, new message received by... I'm Sorry. Our baboon isn't doing anything anymore. But he's chilling. I'm not selling you. I'm not selling you. I don't think I'm selling you. So I don't know. You're not doing anything, but that's okay. If I could get something maybe better, that would be nice. I don't think I need it to be... Here, I need this, that's for sure. I don't think I need it to be like a weasel. I guess technically, I mean, a blue-ringed octopus, it could get there in time. But we're about to unlock tier 6s, at which point a bird of paradise would probably, like, guarantee us a 10 spot. So maybe we should just relax. Maybe we should just chill out, man. Sounds good to me. Waffle? For who? For who, perchance? Oh, how droll, Niles. Another poison dart frog build? This is the worst team I've ever seen. No disrespect. Bird of Paradise, please. I'm pretty much just interested in the Bird of Paradise. Hello. Is it me you're looking for? I almost sold the macaque. You're gone. Your purchase first. Your purchase next. We got a 30-30 gorilla. This seems very good. You know what? Sure, why don't we spend just a little gold just to help the process along? I mean, rolling is spending too, it's true. Well, you know, I would rather roll, actually. I'd rather roll for matches. This does well for our gazelle. Oh, I screwed up my macaque. Or my magpie. But I did get a nice little extra 1/1 buff, but it's not a great... And the oyster! The oyster every time! What are you doing? What, you just shot me like 12 times. The rest of your squad is nothing? Is this the joke that your squad has no units that do anything? What do you have that stands up to a 30-30 gorilla? A sea turtle buffing some detritus? Okay. Is that the joke? Okay, now I would like to purchase this. I would like to purchase this. I would like to roll one time. And now I'm paying my penance, and that's okay. I'm happy to pay it. Yo, but what if we ran 2 birds of paradise for a bit, and then we combined them at the end of the turn to... What? It's gotta work, right? No gorilla? And then we combine them... I purchase you. And then I purchase you. We need to stay on 3 gold, which to me honestly means that we should probably just do this. And then like, oh, and then this. Just to maximize at least, although I guess we don't care. Well, no, trumpets will give us a dog. I mean, it's a 2/2 dog, but still. Turn 12 apple, you already knew it was happening. True, okay, I am as God made me, sir. Hold on, my gorilla's pogging. Oh no, it's the pigs. Big whoop. Heck of a squad you got here, is what I would say if your squad stood any chance to defeat my incredible macaque. Oh, it's over. Sorry. I was getting just excited. I felt like the run had just begun. I didn't realize we already hit 10. No, I refuse to call it a macaque, okay? Because I know you're going to say, like, yeah, why don't you take a look at macaque in the zoo? And next thing I know, I'm in therapy. I would like to take a 2/3. I kind of like the Tamarin if we get trumpets. We didn't. We did. I don't know what's wrong with me. Dude, the magpies went hard, though. I'll be, how about an undead nut? You ever open up like a walnut and the shit is like green inside? What a shot. What a shot! Oh, wait, it doesn't matter? No, it doesn't matter. I like you. I like you so bad, it's driving me mad, it's driving me. Da, 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 da. Dun-ka-dun-ka-dun. Are there text commands to run the casino? I can't deny that, you know, people, they really want to see it. Oh, whoa! Can you just type like /gambling and then... Oh, no, 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 now my midship's going off. It's giving me a picture of Guns N' Roses at the casino. Give a random friend 2 attack and a health. Who fucking cares? Do you have a feint? Anyone got a feint trigger? Nobody. I like you, but nobody's got a feint trigger. So roll me. You have a hurt trigger. Friend that I think it's still a little too late, but I like the idea of a lizard. Oh my captain, thanks for the gifted subscriptions, by the way. Thank you. Appreciate it. On feint, make the most healthy enemy weak. Sell, give random shop with a feint ability 2/2. On feint, make the most healthy enemy weak. This seems not good. I think I'm going to freeze you, and I'm going to buy a Hercules beetle to get some stats to give away, even though it means our magpie's not doing anything this turn. Then I'm going to sell you next turn to get that flea out there. If you're not going to run the casino, just say so. Okay, I'm not going to run the casino. Now leave me alone. I've taken you at your word. Now please take me at mine for the first time. Hasn't he said that 4 times now? Yeah, but 4+, but I think that one might be the... that one was signed on the dotted line, so I'm assuming we're going to be on the same page. Nothing like watching an NL stream while drunk at work. Okay. It's 2:55 Eastern Time. I am thanking the Lord you are not a school bus driver. And I'm moving on. Sell me. Buy me. I'm going to sell you on principle. You're gone. I'm going to add you to the squad here. You're gone, too. I don't know. Nobody on our team has any stats. That seems bad. I think I'm going to sell you... No, I'm going to sell you. I'm going to put a doorhead ant out here. You two will be sold eventually to give us some stats. Holy bursh. I guess I'll just put Poppy on top for now. I love the team efforts in chat. Someone in chat said there was a case in Wisconsin. Oh, no. Where a school bus driver got charged with drunk driving. He was driving the kids around. Someone replied, in Wisconsin, they arrested him because he didn't give the kids any. Because he didn't give the kids a sip. Very clever. +2, Ended owns Wisconsin, so I'd like to give a +2 to you. Stand up, Dad. Take a bow. Okay, get combined. I mean, macaque is just good, as we know. I would sell a magpie to make this work. I don't think you need to exist anymore. Who are you buffing? The flea? I think we can do this. This is a very strange squad. And by strange, I mean kind of ass. Wait a minute, no, it's amazing. Never mind. I'm back. But yeah, we're going big flea. Like this is going to be the biggest flea since the basis for the Red Hot Chili Peppers around the release of Californication. Now this is a 1/1, so it's a 2/2 because it buffs our baboon as well. I don't really want to chocolate cake you. It's an interesting idea, though. Don't get me wrong. It's an interesting idea. It's a targeted salad. You're worth purchasing, I think. Can you chocolate cake a baboon? I think you can chocolate cake anything if you put your mind to it. But I don't know if that's the answer you're looking for. Dude, I'm telling you, the macaque is no joke. It might be the biggest thing in this whole pack. And it always gets the job done. Never forget that. Macaque always gets the job done. If you're ever losing in Super Auto Pets, just get a macaque, slap macaque right down on the board, and then and just wait and see the carnage. Yes. 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 No. Sure. Be a nice buff for macaque. Anybody else up buffing macaque or just me? Or just me? I don't know what this squad is going to do long term. Short term is kind of pogging off with a 10-10 gorilla though. But we haven't faced any of those teams that like have a frog and then like 17 different animals that just keep cycling in front of it over and over. Give this pet's attack to one random friend. You know what? I think it's actually like you're not going. You're not going. I think it's time to sell you, and then our fire ant can start taking the sweet buffs from the baboon next turn. I guess I should have bought you first and then sold. Yeah, okay. I think you should actually go here. Fire ant, fire ant, fire ant. Or what do you do at level 2? What do you do? I don't even know what even are you? What even are you? What are you? Fire ant, tier 5. Give this pet's attack to 2 random friends. So I could chocolate cake you. But then you would die immediately, which seems stupid. But you would make macaque bigger. So why not? Why not give it a try? Makes perfect sense to me. Please tell me the start of battle effect happens before the chocolate cake because the macaque has more HP or more attack. And then hit the gorilla. Hit the gorilla. Yes! Beautiful. Still beautiful. My friend and I were talking. She made a bet that you think people fidgeting is really annoying. Do you? Well, I don't know. I forgot who was on what side of the bet. I'm not annoyed by people fidgeting at all. A lot of the things that bother people don't bother me. Like, I have no problem with people making, like, loud sounds with their mouth when they eat. I don't get annoyed when people say, I could care less. I don't get annoyed when someone talks with their mouth full or they put their elbows on the table or anything like that. I don't care if you're fidgeting. Hold on, I'm doubling the power of macaque real quick. Now you're gonna get a buff, which is nice. We might as well just toss this on there. That's okay. That's okay. The baboon is about to fall off. We probably don't need to invest. I don't get annoyed by picky eaters. I just get annoyed when they try to... You gotta be a little careful. You can eat whatever you want. I just get annoyed when they are insulted that I judge them. How does that sound? Does it kind of feel like if you're a 55-year-old man wearing a Georgetown University hoodie on a Disney cruise and your plate is 7 chicken strips, French fries, and then like a glass of Coke? If I say behind your back, this guy eats like a toddler, you should, if you heard it, you should be like, that's mean, but I can't deny there are some similarities between my plate and your daughter's plate. I feel like you should accept the own. Like when people say I'm bald, I don't go, I'm not bald, I shave it, right? Like I'm like, yeah, my ass is like bald, dude. And your ass is eating, you're a 55-year-old man eating frozen food for like every meal. You know, we've all got our crosses to bear that you give to me. Chocolate macaque? No, it's pretty good. Let's just see if we get some chocolate first, though. Okay, we didn't. NL's ideal interaction with strangers. He insults them and they don't respond. No, my ideal interaction with strangers, and this is the typical one, is I'm walking. You are, statistically speaking, probably a young man in your mid-20s. I make eye contact with you. You make eye contact with me. You glance over to your friend and go, oh, I think that's Northern Lion. And then I give you more, like I maintain the eye contact just long enough to let you know that I think you just recognized me. And that gives you the invitation to say, hey, are you NL? And I go, actually I am. And then they go, I love your stream. And I go, thank you. Would you like to take a photo? That's the ideal interaction. Tier 3, Tier 5, Tier 4, Tier 3. We could replace you with a better animal. You clam me. Clam me. Buff macaque. Just on principle. After 5 attacks. Okay, it definitely feels like a baboon replaced with a bear is a great move. And then I'm just going to spend the salary cap. You should take this so that you get more attacks possibly on the bear, and then we'll just buff macaque a little bit. Would you be mad if somebody called you Chrome Dome? Well, like if Malf called me Chrome Dome, no, I would not be mad. But if like somebody I'd never met, like came up to me and was like, yo, Chrome Dome. And then I said, excuse me? And they said, I love your streams. I would be like, yeah, I would say, okay. And then I would just walk away. I would be annoyed. Not because I would be like insulted that you called me bald, but I would be like, that's not the way that human interactions start. You're assuming a level of familiarity with me that I don't have with you because you're a stranger to me and you watch my content. So there's an asymmetry involved in the introduction, which fucking creeps me out a little bit. You're over-assuming a level of familiarity that exists only in one direction. It's simple socialization here. You just, hello is usually how we start, or hey, or excuse me, can I ask you a question? Something like that. Hold on, I'm figuring out what I'm doing. I need your ass to level up. You're on borrowed time. If you can't level up, you're gone. Freeze me. Level 3 macaque. Wait a minute, how did they get it? Wait, no, I think I got spat out right. One, my squad! No! No! Oh, no! 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 Yes! Your ass needs to level first, because you need 2 experience with the chocolate cake. I don't know. Are we going to do in Birds of Paradise? I don't think so. NL, will cheese ever be made evergreen on your channel? My man said cheese. Cheese is evergreen in my refrigerator. That's for sure. I know you mean chess. But here's the thing. You said cheese. And I will not dignify it with a response. You guys don't eat green cheese? It's crazy they have blue cheese, but there's no fucking... You know? Oh, I haven't fainted yet. No wonder my ability didn't go off. You know what I mean? Like, they have fucking blue cheese, but they don't have... It's crazy how they have, like, blue cheese, but they don't have green cheese, you know? Now you're going to be a level 3. I like that muchly. You guys could really use some pitas. Don't mind if I do. Should have bought the octopus. Still, yeah. So, pitas? Do tell Harry. I can't believe we have 3 life left. We're in the damn... We're in purgatory right now. 2 bears? No! That was very important to me that they survived. Oh, you hacker. You damn hacker. No, maybe we're fine, actually. No, maybe our ass is dead. Maybe our ass is dead. Oh, wait. Yep, here it comes. Okay, this is a strong team. That's alright. We got 2 life left. I left a hot dog. Hold on. You talking about macaque? I left a hot dog in my friend's mom's drawer when I was 13. They never spoke about it, so I think it's still there. There's no way it's still there, but I'll tell you, if you left like a bottle of lotion or something, like a moisturizer in their bathroom, that shit will be there until the last member of that family dies. It's just the way of the world. I remember growing up, there were, like, my first living memories, I know there were like bottles of lotion in my parents' bathroom that simply existed there until I left for university. And I understand the opportunity cost of it. Because you're like, first off, it's work to throw things out. Secondly, there's still a little bit of this shit left in the tube. Why would I make more work for myself and also lose out on an asset that I have? I got an extra, 3 milliliters of witch hazel in this bottle. You think I'm going to get rid of it? No, I'll simply wait until I die and then make my kids do it. I understand. I get it. I'm not buying the chocolate for this guy. I'm telling you, I've done the math. It's comforting to know that some things never change. True. Are you frozen 2-pilled? I don't want to get into the debate. It's one of the it's one of the hottest debates in the biz right now. PETA? Why am I not buying this for you? I'm stupid. Okay, thank you. What's better, Frozen 1 or Frozen 2? It's become very contemporary and accepted to say insane things like Frozen 2 is better than Frozen 1. I'm here to tell you, it's not true. They're putting a lot of disrespect on Frozen 1, and I don't know why. You guys forget the magic of going to Arendelle for the first time? The Duke of Wesselton. Of Weaseltown. It's Wesselton! The first time you saw Olaf, oh man. People will try to pretend that they were not pogging up the first time they saw Olaf. It makes me fucking sick, dude. I guess I'm gonna try to get you to level 3, even though it's clearly a dead end. PETA? No? Okay. We don't even need you to be level 3. Although, I guess, to be honest, if I could get you to level 3, I could then put a different food on you, and you could do something instead of just fainting at the start of battle. I still have not watched Frozen. I mean, if you have a child, or, like, if maybe over the holidays you find yourself at, like, your family's house, and there's young kids there, and they're watching Frozen, it's worth watching, I would say. Don't shoot my bear. Don't shoot my gorilla. That's 10 times worse. Oh, never mind. Oh, no. Yes. Oh. Frozen 1's pretty good. Frozen 2, I'm snoozing it a little. I'm not afraid to say it either. Okay, now I gotta replace this food. A pretzel doesn't do it. An egg does. At least it keeps you alive. But then we need this motherfucker to be at the front. How's he gonna give his attack to 3 friends when there's only gonna be 2 fucking friends on the board? Oh, because there's the gorilla, actually. Never mind. Crap. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. We're not pogging. We're not pogging. I thought we were pogging. All the all the popular animated movies lately are generic and bad. Let me guess, the best ones were from when you were approximately 3 to 12 years old, and they'll never, no matter how good the reviews are, they just can't seem to capture that magic anymore. Are these critics crazy? They really expect me to believe that Moana's better than Aladdin? Because your ass is supposed to be watching, like, Swedish movies now. You in your 30s? Supposed to be watching, like, the Kurosawa collections, stuff like that. Not supposed to still be watching this shit. Unless you're forced into it against your will. And then you're like, you know what? It's not, the story's a little basic, but at least the songs go hard. Swedish Aladdin. I can show you the fjords. Colt Boulard with lingonberries. Henrik Daniel Sundin Elias Pettersson. Matt Sundin, A Whole New World. Sorry, what do you do? 10 less damage from abilities 2 times. You need this, there's no doubt about that. Sorry, I forgot about Peter Forsberg, which is beneath me. I don't know if that was the best way to play it, but it's the way we did it. Forgot about Jesper Bratt. Honest, I'll be straight up with you. I didn't know the man was Swedish. I didn't know. I mean, what I mean is, I didn't, baby. You just told me. Hey, if my gorilla... Oh, it worked out perfectly! Never mind! I'm no longer upset. I'm still possibly gonna lose, I guess, but I'm no longer upset. No, I crushed him! Oops. He's crazy. This little guy right here, my cock is a damn stud. I mean, macaque. People from Alabama at the San Diego Zoo be like, "Ma what?" Anyway, I don't know. Let's just run it back one more. Why not? I don't know about this guy, but I think he's the best unit available of the units I see. And then maybe we'll put you back there and just see how it goes. Let's be like a Danish fella. I can't name anybody from Denmark, but I have eaten some pastries in my day. No, that's not true. I can name somebody from Denmark. Mads Mikkelsen, you're absolutely... Did I take that one from chat? Yeah, hold on. Let me take one that's not from chat. Someone from Denmark. The chef at Copenhagen's best restaurant. Surely one of Peter, Bjorn, and John have to be from Belgium, right? That's 3 people. Belgium? Sorry, I meant Denmark. That was needlessly, accidentally disrespectful. What was I talking about? What's Denmark's best band ever? Does Denmark have a band that, like, you know, that is famous worldwide? ABBA? That's Sweden. Aqua. All right, sorry. Yeah, Aqua. We are the cartoon heroes. We are the ones that's gonna last. I gotta, like, look this up on my phone. Metallica? With, oh, come on. Some, like, Kirk Hammett was born at a Norwegian hospital or something like that, so we're claiming Metallica? I don't buy it, man. Your band doesn't get to be from Norway just because your drummer's from Norway, okay? Either the guitarist or the singer has to be from Norway. I mean, Denmark. I'm not trying to insult Denmark. They got a lot of Chef's Table episodes there. It looks like they have a great haute cuisine culture, okay? Lars Ulrich isn't a drummer? What? He's a drummer, isn't he? Yeah, he's a drummer. Okay, all right. Okay, I mean, I'm more than... listen, I can, like Medea said, I can do bad all by my damn self. I don't need you to help me here and try to confuse me, tell me Lars Ulrich is a bassist or something. Lars Ulrich used to be a professional tennis player as a younger dude. Okay, who asked? Sorry. Any askers in the chat? I just where did that come from? No. Okay, we're fine. I just like to use who asked against people because they use it against me. Buy me? Okay, I'll just level with you. We got nothing going on so far. I do think that's kind of sick. I see some value there. I don't think you make any sense at all. I think that you make a great deal of sense. Who has better films, Adam Sandler or Will Ferrell? Will Ferrell, but as it sounds weird, I feel like I would rather watch an Adam Sandler movie. Because, like, I know Will Ferrell's got that new Christmas movie out with Ryan Reynolds. And this is not a knock on them as human beings. It's just a knock on their life's work. You could not make a movie poster more uniquely engineered to make me never want to watch your movie than have one side of the poster is Will Ferrell going, and the other side of the poster is Ryan Reynolds going. That's literally like generated by an AI. You put in a prompt, make a movie poster for, and it's a Christmas movie. Make a movie poster that this motherfucker would hate forever. I see the ad on, like, bus stops all the time. It's a really cute Christmas movie. It doesn't matter. I refuse to believe you. I trust myself. I would rather watch a movie where Adam Sandler plays, like, a high school janitor or something like that who talks a little funny, but he's got a heart of gold. And then aliens invade. Oh, aliens. Kevin Smith. Not Kevin Smith. Kevin James. My best friend Kevin James. Rob Schneider. Rob Schneider, who keeps getting employed by me despite trying to cancel himself in public. Don't tweet that fucked up stuff, Rob. Anyway. What was I talking about? Gain 50% trumpets. What did Rob tweet? I don't know. He's just always going off about how much he hates other people. Something like that. What does this squad do? What is it you say you do here? You don't do any. Okay, hold on. Tier 3, Tier 2, Tier 1, Tier 1. Okay, so that's useless. Does Will Ferrell have an uncut gems? Uncut gems? No, but he does have Stranger Than Fiction, which is pretty good. Like, that's a good movie. It's not even close to as good as Uncut Gems, but I saw that shit in theaters. If that tells you something. It may not. Oh, trumpets, man. Trumpet, trumpet, toot, toot. I'm smacking. I'm winning. Drunk Punch Love is better than Uncut Gems, IMO. Is that the sequel to Punch Drunk Love? Will Ferrell has Uncut Gem. I saw it myself in the locker room. Are you talking about his macaque? Hold on. Level me? What do you give? You give 6 HP to the unit behind you, and you give us 50% more trumpets. Who cares? Who cares? What does it all mean, Basil? Okay, actually, that's pretty valuable. You are so important and beautiful to me. I think we got to freeze a lettuce to buff you more easily in the future. Okay. Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind? Bro, that's Jim Carrey. That's neither Adam Sandler... Oh, I'm okay. That's neither Adam Sandler nor Will Ferrell. That's James Carrey. Everything Must Go? I've never seen it. I heard it was, like, decent to good. 2 friends faint. Give the nearest friend behind +3 attack and +3 health. I think I have to try to add you to the squad. Thusly. It's a freaking phone call. I basically bought you because you get buffed by lettuce. That's it. So don't get a big head. And honestly, maybe the time is right for this beautiful sale, which also allows another lettuce buff. I mean, we're making lettuce while the sun's up. The call's coming from inside the squad. I wonder, you know, I also did see, I haven't seen that many movies in theaters, I suppose. Maybe just like a few hundred. But I did see When a Stranger Calls in theaters. I wonder if that's the worst movie I've ever seen in theaters. I stayed the whole time, against my will. Transformers 2 was really bad. Transformers 2 might be like more insulting. Also, the Terminator reboot with Sam Worthington, also a farce of a movie. Alien, oh, it's true. I did see Alien vs. Predator Requiem in theaters. That is like horrendous. It's worse than Predators, the Shane Black Predator movie that I turned off on an airplane, which is crazy. I'm now realizing as well, I also saw Fantastic Four 2 Rise of the Silver Surfer in theaters. That's also insanely bad. There's a lot of them. Wait. Not Predators. Which one's the what? Because the Predators, this is crazy that these are all true. Predators I saw in theaters. That's the one with Adrian Brody and Lawrence Fishburne, right? I saw Predators in theaters. That movie is actually pretty good. The Predator I saw on a plane and I had turned it off. It was so bad. Yeah. I turned off Men in Black 2 on a plane, watched 28 Weeks Later instead. It's a good trade. Men in Black 2 is not good. I saw that in theaters, by the way. It's actually true. One of the many movies I saw at the Napanee movie theater. Any Napanee heads here? I saw Men in Black 2 there. Fellowship of the Ring. Terminator 3 starring Kristanna Loken. My Big Fat Greek Wedding with the inimitable Nia Vardalos. I want pita. We have no buy abilities. That's okay. I'm gonna keep you chunking. This makes sense to help our Secretary Bird get another trigger. I'm just rolling, to be honest. These are movies that I saw over the course of, like, 20 years of going to the movie theater. Like, there's a lot of shit I didn't see in theaters. Although I did see... Hey, what's that Dustin Hoffman movie? Where it's Dustin Hoffman and the old British lady. Don't fuck with me. You know the one. Not Maggie Smith, the younger one. No, not younger than Helen Mirren. Younger than Judi Dench. She's not that old. She's older than Keira Knightley, younger than Judi Dench. This is a fun game. Emma Thompson, see? We only needed like 4 data points for that. What was that movie with Emma Thompson and Dustin Hoffman? Last Chance Charlie, something like that. That was the last movie I saw with my college ex-girlfriend. I think she wanted to break up with me at the movies, but then the movie was already kind of a downer. So she gave me like another week after that, which was nice. I remember when we were choosing what movie to see that night, too. It was either going to be Last Chance Harvey or Gran Torino, both of which would have been an incredible capstone to the relationship. But anyway. I used to work at the movie theater NL goes to. I got fired because he kept asking me to put the popcorn butter on his nachos. I told him I wasn't supposed to take food back over the counter. My manager got an anonymous complaint and I got terminated, probably unrelated. This is not true. I would never buy those busted-ass tortilla chips at the movie theater with the nuclear cheese. If you made like real nachos in the toaster oven or something like that, I would overpay for them. I would pay pub prices for movie theater nachos, but I'm not getting like the stale-ass circular yellow corn chips that have been under the heating lamp for like 2 hours. I'm sorry. Also, I don't get the extra butter on the popcorn. Instead, I deprive myself of the extra butter, and then when I get a buttery one, I'm like, pog. It's like because there's less of them, I like it more. But the main reason I don't get it is because it's an upcharge. I don't know if that's just if it's a Vancouver thing, but the popcorn butter is like it's a $2 upcharge here or something like that. We gotta try Bear on this one, man. It simply has to be done. I think we want to do it like this. I think you had your time in the sun. Yeah, okay, sure. World Cup is kind of pogging right now. Oh, what's going on? Did Canada beat Morocco 10-0? Like I predicted? I got a 17-way parlay that's popping off if Canada wins 10-0. What's happening? I'm getting gold from this! Bro, I got gold from the Arctic Fox. I promise you, it's true. Dry land is not a myth. I've seen it. You fool. Look at this. Oh, man. You should have seen your face. Well, we didn't win 10-0, but we also didn't win. I'm going to give you a +2 for that one. I think it's very humorous. Costa Rica's 1 goal away from them going into the next round over Germany and Spain. Honestly, good. Fuck countries who are good at soccer. Fuck you. Fuck you, Spain. Fuck you, Germany. Fuck you, Brazil. Italy. Belgium. The Netherlands. Why don't you get down here in the muck with Team Canada? Go 0-3 in the damn group stage. England? Excuse me, I said good at soccer. Actually, they are rated quite highly, aren't they? Belgium's already out. They're not good. Are you telling me America's better than Belgium at soccer? I thought Belgium was like #2 in the FIFA Coca-Cola World Rankings. Next, you're going to tell me America's better at inventing the saxophone than Belgium. I'd be surprised. Why did I get destroyed so hard here? Does he know? Does he know what? Because of the frog? Italy didn't even qualify? How does that happen? You gotta be mad if you're Italy, though, right? I'm gonna give you an egg. Let's just see, like, how this shit fucking goes, dude. Like, imagine, like, being Italy, not qualifying, and then seeing Canada qualify. And Canada did really well in the CONCACAF qualifiers. Like, I'm not trying to, like, punch down on my own country or whatever. I'm just saying, like... You're probably like, man, if we were North American, like, this shit would have been, like, a gimme. What's going on here? It never... Guess what? It's not gonna... Wait, we won. I'm happy. They also didn't qualify last time? Didn't they win the World Cup, like, the time before that? You should auto-qualify if you win the World Cup. At least to the next one. They won the Euro. Ah! No, I remember they won the World Cup. But it was 2006. It was when Zidane headbutted that guy in the chest. It was kind of like the Will Smith, Chris Rock slap for my generation. 4-1? Okay, well, I don't know why we're keeping a cone snail, but we are. They also won it in 2014. Really? I thought Germany won the World Cup in 2014. I used to know all this. Croatia did? I don't even think Croatia was involved, man. Man, remember? Oh, man. Remember that 4 minutes where Canada was ahead of Croatia 1-0? And I was like, oh, man. We're really going to do it. First World Cup qualified in 30 years, and we're gonna win the whole thing? So fucked up. Hey, you're gonna give me an ant, and then that ant is gonna faint, and then he's gonna give me like a bunch of attack. What? Oh no, it still worked. I just got confused. It happens from time to time. I'll take it. Did you know Canada won Olympic soccer against Sweden? I mean, we're talking about Sweden here, right? Like, I mean... Listen, I know you've had, like, Freddie Lundberg and stuff like that, but come on, Sweden? Sweden. I mean, that's like beating Sweden in hockey. Like, it's not that big of a deal. Push... Okay, I'm going to give you this. -2, -2. So, yeah, go ahead, Swedes. Stay mad. Stay so mad that if I approached the same bus stop that you approached, you would not talk to me because you respect my personal space and also expect me to respect yours. He got us. I like Sweden. I think in another life I was Scandinavian. Or maybe like, hey, I know Sweden is one of the countries that, and I don't mean this in a bad way, I feel like Scandinavian countries are some of the baldest on earth. So I do wonder if like I did a 23andMe, if there might be some like Northern Europe inside of my DNA somewhere. But I don't really know like my family's heritage. It seems like at some point the New World was discovered, and some of my DNA was on the Old World. I guess like all of my, well, I don't know, but much of my DNA was in the Old World. And then like some of it came over via a ship, I assume, and then that's where we kind of lost the, we didn't keep track of the lineage after that. So I don't know. I don't know where it's from. But I feel like Sweden strikes me as a bald country. Petey's going bald. The Sedines, they got kind of like a widow's peak. Every Swedish band seems to have like one bald guy in it. Just because my last name is French Canadian, that doesn't mean that my genes are French. It just means that like the last, a long, long time ago, there was like one French guy. But then it might have been like French, Swede, 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 like all the way down, right? Is that the way it works? I didn't really think about it. Will lead us to kings. I did 23andMe and I found out that my dad is not really my dad. That must have been an awkward letter opening. I hope that I'm done with awkward letter openings, you know, after like college acceptance letters. I don't want to have that happen again in my life. Honestly, I'm pretty sure that my dad is my dad. But if I opened like a 23andMe and it was like, hey, just so you know, your dad is not your legitimate father, I would definitely talk to my mom and I'd be like, yo, what the fuck? Then, but that dude's still my dad. I'm not, like, I'm too old to go out here like searching for like my birth father at this point, man. He doesn't have all the answers. You ain't Swedish, little bro. Hey, I'm just saying, like, because of my hairline, I might be Swedish. What hairline? Okay, +2. Humorous. What a humorous. Humorous. How droll. Hey, let's play a fun game in Twitch chat. Just look at me. What race do you think I am? Like, where do you think my genes are from? I don't need 23andMe. We'll use the wisdom of crowds. If you didn't know I was from Canada and you saw me in an airport in Europe, where would you assume that my destination had been? And don't look at the shirt. Come on. All right, we're getting a lot of answers here. Many of which I don't want to read. Like, are all lineages this bald and this hairy? Like, I understand the Mendelian kinematics of it. But isn't there like a really bald, really like body hair rich part of the world where I would just be like, that's gotta be where I'm from? Because I had shoulder hair at age 15. Baldova. Okay, you know what? +2. Fuck me for trying to get a real answer, I suppose. I'm just trying to learn something about myself, but whatever. No big deal, I suppose. Maybe Greece? Greece or Turkey? I don't know, man. All I know is at some point, just based on my paleness, someone must have fucked a ghost at some point. Fairly recently, like within the last 5 or 6 generations, I would assume. That's definitely true. I'm not saying my grandma fucked a ghost, and I don't think my great-grandma fucked a ghost. But after that, you're getting into like the 1800s. I don't really know what was going on back then. Everything I know about that period comes from Scary Movie 2. I couldn't, who's to say? On one of those long April winter nights in Trois-Rivières, who knows? Anyway, that's all I got. Wait, I live in Trois-Rivières? Me too. Catch me at Les Saint-Hubert aujourd'hui, s'il vous plaît. Puis-je aller à la salle de bain, s'il vous plaît? Oh no, not to the pigs. Est-ce que vous voudrez une petite Beaujolais pour les enfants? I don't think I'm getting the 10 this time, by the way. Like, you obviously have got to go, but I got to replace you with something that does something. Trois-Rivières, Old Saint-Hubert. Yippee! Figure out what I'm doing here. Your accent is so Quebecois. I don't have a French... a Canadian accent. I have an English Canadian accent. Like, I have an Anglophone French accent. But I feel like, depending on where you are, like in Montreal, I've never been shamed for speaking English. In Quebec City, I don't know how to please people. It's a beautiful city. I would travel to it again in a heartbeat. But like, you go into a store and they're like bonjour, and then you're like bonjour, and they're like hello, and then you go hi, and then they give you a sneer sometimes, like and I'm like bonjour, and then they say something and I'm like I don't know. And then I just walk out. I always get it at the airport too. The seal is trash. I know, but I'm stuck, man. Say croissant. Je voudrais un croissant plus grand, s'il vous plaît. Avec jambon et fromage cheddar and un petit Beaujolais pour les enfants, s'il vous plaît. La salle de bain. Un stylo. Est-ce que vous voudrez un gâteau au chocolat, por favor, s'il vous plaît? Sorry, I was in Mexico earlier this week. 9 wins. I don't know what's happening. You know what was messed up about being in Mexico? My Spanish is horrendous. Like, however bad you think it is, it's worse. But whenever someone would talk to me in Spanish, my default brain switch was just like, this is not English. And I had to fight the urge to respond like in the deferential Korean that I spoke when I lived in Korea. So whenever people would like come up to me and say something, my brain would immediately be like, 네, 감사합니다, 네. Shit is like extremely cringe. That's insane. It happened to me too. I don't know 8 languages. I know like 1/8 of a language. Just try. Me gusta uno margarita ananas, por favor. Nope. What is this? Good enough? Isn't me gusta I want? I want a pineapple margarita, please. That's I like. I like a pineapple margarita, please. That in context, they could figure it out. That's quiero. Oh. But is it me quiero or is it yo quiero? Me want. That's Cookie Monster ordering a pineapple margarita in Spanish Sesame Street. Yes, listen, I'm not proud of this. Was I trying to remember what the Taco Bell ad with the dog said in order to reverse engineer how to order anything in Mexico? Yes. Yes, I was. And that's not good. That's obviously, it means that, like, I'm ignorant. I don't know, man. 20% of this. Sure, you know what? Go for it, brother. Knock yourself out. It's an interesting idea. No, it's not. Can you please YouTube Spider-Man, but he's bald? What is... You think there was ever... Because I was going to say this is not a jukebox. Do you think there was ever somebody out there who spent, like, they got too addicted to playing sweet songs on the jukebox, and it became, like, a problem for them financially? Like, they had to go into, like, debt counseling, and they're like, how'd you spend all your money? Like, gambling, drugs, alcohol, Beyblades, and they were like, oh... I remember the first time I ever used a jukebox. I put on Dry the Rain by the Beta Band, and I was like a celebrity in the bar. Everybody was like, yo, dude, sweet song. And I spent the rest of my life savings just chasing that high. It's a funny concept. That could work on I Think You Should Leave. I can't lose, man! I'm actively not even looking at the screen. Go to your history? Like my browser history? No. I got friends that spend a ridiculous amount of money on touch tunes. That's the new jukebox, right? $10, $10, $10, $8, $10, $10, $6. I think 6 was like the first one we... No, we got a 10 in our first one. And then there was like... I mean, how many we got in the Hall of Fame? We have 5 10 pieces. Anyway, I don't know.